Hello and welcome to another episode of Spirit Seeking with Pratik on Sound Health Solution. We finished the dosha test where we found out of what nature we are, Vata, Pitta or Kapha. We've also finished speaking about Vata and Pitta. Vata is the dominance of air element and the ether element. Pitta is the dominance of fire element with water element in the body. We've finished all about that. Now we are starting to speak on Kapha. So what is the element of Kapha? For Vata, it was air and ether, or air and spirit. For Pitta, it was fire and water. So you might have guessed what might be the elements for Kapha might be. Yes, it's water again and earth. Now, people with Kapha nature in them, people with the prevalence of Kapha or dominance of Kapha in them, usually have a large body structure. The framework of their body is large. They have big, thick muscles. Their muscular development has been very proper. They are the type of people you would call stocky, with a very muscular build. They also have a tendency of becoming overweight. Now, how are these people? Right? Because of the stature of their body and the stature of their spirit, which is also heavy, they are usually slow speaking, slowly moving, but at the same time they're very consistent and very dedicated to whatever they might be doing. However, when there's an imbalance of the Kapha element in the body, or if you have the Kapha Dosha, you might be prone to lethargy, for instance. You might not feel that active, or you might not feel the need to do anything. That might lead to depression even. Another issue of the Kapha dosha is over attachment to anything or to all of the things around you. You start feeling dependent on things and people around you. You feel like your existence is worthless without the other people. There are both pros and cons of being in the Kapha cycle. It makes you provide unconditional love and care to other people. These kind of people can become very good caregivers or nurturers, but at the same time, they tend to be very slow in every process. And however, if you make them mobile, if you're able to make them active, they'll become the best personalities of themselves. These people learn slowly, learn thoroughly, and they retain all of that information for longer periods of time. Unlike Vata. Vatas learn quickly, but they forget quickly too. Right? However, people of the Kapha nature, they take in slowly, they make sure that it's assimilated inside them, and they make sure that they remember it for a long time. These kind of people can stay in one job for a really long period of time too. And as mentioned before, they're very sweet and even-tempered. Yes, they have their own highs and lows, but they do not go to the extremes. Unlike Vata or Pitta in some instances, they can get really angry or really happy. However, these people take it slow. Their waves are very minuscule. Right? Even if they're angry, they can retain it inside themselves. They can control it inside themselves. For example, if Vata angry is this, Kapha angry is this. I think the strength of these people would be resilience, endurance, and strength and stamina. They can go at one work for a really long period of time, and they can do repetitive works. Just like I said in the videos before, if you're a Vata, if there's a tree in front of you, you might try to slash the tree from different angles and different places, which might not get the work done. However, if you are of the Kapha nature, You'll make sure that you hit the tree at the same spot again and again and again until it falls off. When the kapha element is in balance, it also helps you gather a sound sleep, a refreshing sleep. You can go in delta stages in your sleep and feel fully refreshed after you wake up. You have proper rest in your sleep. Your body gets proper rest when you fall asleep. However, if your kapha is out of balance, you start gaining weight very easily. You might not eat anything. You might just be consuming air and water, but still, you'll gain weight. Your digestion becomes slower than usual. It becomes sluggish, becomes like a sloth. It shall digest, but it takes a really long time. And in that process, the digestive system could also take upon itself some harm. People of the kapha nature are also prone to respiratory problems. They might have sinuses, they might have chest pains, they might feel lightheaded because of the problems in their chest. And again, the feelings of lethargy and sadness creep upon you like an old best friend. You might have difficulty waking up in the morning and you start craving a lot of food in order to compensate for all the other aspects of your life. However, again, if you are able to keep yourself mobile, if you're able to keep yourself physically active first, just waking up in the morning and doing some subtle exercises of the neck, exercises of the shoulders, of the wrist, of the legs. If you can go on a walk or jog around the block, it'll make sure that your kapha is in check. It'll keep you slow and steady, calm and focused, and healthy at the same time. If you liked this video, share it with your friends who you think might have the Kapha Dosha. And if you like whatever is happening, do press the like button and make sure that you subscribe to us. We'll make sure that we come with videos like this for you in the future. Let's create a community of fresh, happy human beings. Until next time.